So, it's been old news for a while that Sony's got their big press event in a couple days, February 20th. Everyone says it's going to be the PlayStation 4. That's why I'm thinking probably it'd be kind of funny if it wasn't, just to see the whole internet catch on fire. So yeah, they're going to do the PlayStation 4. I'm thinking, what, what does this mean for Sony? I really don't know what their plans are going to be. I know that they're going to have to be smarter this time than last time. That $600 PlayStation 3 was not smart. Obviously, we all knew it. If you look at the PS2, the reason why it was successful was because it was financially viable at the time. We weren't in a busted up economy quite like we were then or we are now. By then, I mean when the PlayStation 3 launched. Another reason why the PS2 was successful is because DVD, like a huge percentage of original DVD player owners were PlayStation 2 owners. I think, I could be wrong, but I think Sony looked at the Blu-ray player and said, hey, look how the PS2 sold with DVDs. Maybe people want Blu-ray really bad, and we can try that same marketing technique. I could be wrong, but if that was their idea, it didn't work because there weren't a lot of HD TVs in homes back then. The demand for DVD over video tapes was a lot bigger. You didn't necessarily have to get a new TV to play DVDs. So the upgrade was much more dramatic. The PS3 was obviously way too expensive. It didn't work. And so a lot of people bought shoddy Xbox 360 consoles just because they didn't want to spend $600. Kind of bit them in the ass because the Xbox was garbage for half its lifetime. What are they going to do now? They got to make it priced more efficiently. They absolutely need to consider more exclusive games. They need to find games that people really, really want. Like, I think Uncharted is the only big hit I can think of for the PlayStation 3 that you couldn't get anywhere else. I don't know the Killzone numbers. I played Killzone 2. I played them all, actually, and thought they were okay. But I played so many shooters, it just felt like another shooter to me. So, I don't know about monetarily. I don't know how that did for Sony. We'll have to see. The Last of Us looks like a good start for them. They're probably going to do more of that on the PlayStation 4, I would think. Getting Naughty Dog in there. They've always been good to them with Uncharted. They just need that game. Like, look at the Xbox. They have at least Gears of War and Halo for the moment. Sony has never really had that big game, excluding Uncharted. The Resistance wasn't that big of a deal either. So they need exclusives. Their PlayStation Plus is continuing to do well for them. So I think they just need to keep working on that. That there's a lot of people that are really happy with that service. It's $50 a year. You don't have to pay that if you don't want to, but if you do, you get all these free games and discounts and all this stuff. So it seems like a great subscription model. Thing is, I already have Steam, so that's not really needed for me. Blu-ray will continue to be strong. DVD is dead already. There's already Xbox games that are like 4 discs. So they're obviously going to switch to something else. I really don't know what Microsoft's going to do. I don't think it'd be a problem to bring back HD DVD just for games. Obviously, they wouldn't do that for movies. There's a small chance they could even pay Sony for every Blu-ray drive they get put in an Xbox. What I don't think is going to happen is complete digital games. Just all digital distribution for these consoles. It's just not practical. Right now, there are plenty of places in America and the rest of the world that don't have internet. There's probably going to come a day where Sony and Microsoft say, okay, there aren't enough people out there that don't have internet to really hold us back from making this jump. Let's just go all digital and cut out used games and all that stuff. That's going to happen eventually. They're going to have to piss off a lot of people someday. It's just not right now, I don't think. But, Sony's made big old leaps before that weren't really what people wanted. Like I said, the price of the PlayStation 3. It's hard to say. Sony's a very unpredictable company. Kind of like Nintendo in a way. Maybe it's a Japanese thing, I don't know. The Last Guardian, or whatever the hell that game is, by the makers of Ico and Shadow of the Colossus, that's probably not going to be until PlayStation 4. That game's been around forever now. They just need more games. That's a big part of it. They're apparently going to change this around. I can't imagine them doing anything dramatic. I wish they would adjust these analog sticks. I don't like them. I don't like the function. I don't like the placement. They just don't work for me quite like this does. I like the placement of the sticks. And yeah, I'm aware there's no battery in this one. I never use it. I like the sticks. I like the triggers and the bumpers. They just feel way better. The only thing Sony's got on Microsoft is the buttons. These face buttons are amazing. They are great for, hit the button real quick, and you got that pressure sensitive button, so I like the way they feel. And the D-pad is awesome. This D-pad's a piece of garbage. And it's kind of in the wrong place for a fighting game, but how often am I playing those? Not often. So, what is Sony gonna do? I don't know. I don't think anyone does know until it finally happens. I think they're gonna push digital distribution real hard. They'd be smart to do that. They're probably gonna have a big hard drive in them. I mean, the PS3 already has a big hard drive. I think I have something like 360 gigs. I had the Uncharted 2 console. They're not, like I said, they're not going to force digital distribution on everybody, but they're probably going to want people to do it because they don't have to worry about used games as much, because they obviously don't make money on used games. So anyway, I really don't have anything significant to say. I'm just waiting for this stupid meeting to happen so I'll know, and I'm pretty excited. I don't think I'm going to buy one of these machines, one of these boxes, until a few years down the line because I'm so happy with my Xbox here. I mean, my PSC here. It's just better for games for me. Anyway, February 20th, around there, I'll put up something. I know you're all so excited to hear what I think. Anyway, that's all. And yes, that was sarcasm.